Pentacles. This is a card of ultimate abundance, wealth, independence. You're going to have so much that you're going to be able to afford every luxury, everything beautiful, everything good, everything amazing in your life. That's what, the energy of this reading is, because when I looked under the deck, I just felt cold to look. Look at that. You are going to be super duper wealthy, and you're going to have everything that your heart desires, because you are an abundant being. Remember that. You are an abundant being. So you're going to have, my gosh, everything that your heart wants, you will have. Okay, let's see what other beautiful messages are coming through. Let us see. Okay, all right, let's see. Show me for this beautiful divine collective, what is showing up? Thank you, divine love. Thank you to infinite divine wisdom and love for guiding us today. Oh, okay. Wow, look at this. The Three of Cups. What did I tell you? You're going to be having so much fun. This is the Three of Cups. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be partying, and in the best possible way, where you can afford every luxury. You can invite your friends. You can all go together on this brilliant holiday. And look at the freedom. These are like very powerful beings, all together. You're a very powerful being. And you are with those powerful beings together. And there's so much joy and freedom here. Look at this. You're gonna be just really like openly, beautifully expressing your joy, expressing yourself, and you're going to be so happy, so content, so fulfilled. And you're celebrating something. There's a celebration coming. There's something in your life that is changing in such a big way that you are going to celebrate your life. You're going to celebrate with others. And this could be a joint venture that you do, you kind of meet with the right people, you get together, you create something really, really, really like fabulous, profound, and it just skyrockets. It just takes off, and you are just jumping for joy. You're like, oh my gosh, how, like, it happened. And for some of you, there's going to be an idea that comes into your life which is so catapulting. It just catapults you into a whole new dimension. And I feel like this has the energy of effortless ease also. And I'm not saying those of you who have been working hard at things, it's not going to happen. Of course, it's going to happen for you as well. But when it does happen, it's going to feel like you're going to feel this ease. You're going to feel this joy. You're going to feel like, this is how it was meant to be. The universe had it all aligned for you, and because you were on the path and you were going on, you kept going. Look at that. There's your reward. Infinite, ultimate abundance in your life, and so much to celebrate and enjoy. For some of you, this is with very specific message, okay? This is you celebrating with your sisters or your family. Some of you, this is about celebrating with your family or your sisters or whoever your family, Hello and welcome, everybody. How is everybody doing? Good to see you all here. Bless you all. Now we're doing a collective reading, my darlings. Please listen carefully and listen to what is coming through for you straight from the divine. There will be a message here for you, so listen carefully. Okay, let's see what else. Oh my gosh, this card, it just flipped like in my hands right now. It was like it came out without me barely shuffling. It wants you to know that you are entering a time of immense abundance and joy, like a joy that is so deep, so profound. You're going to feel so happy, happier than you've ever been in your life. Look at this, the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is about ultimate happiness in your relationships, in your surroundings, in your friendships, in your family, being with the partner that you love, or having the children, whatever it is that your heart desires. That's what this card is about, and you're going to have it. And some of you are buying land, or you're going to buy land, or you're going to buy a farm, or you're going to you're going to do something really big and great, and it's going to give you so much joy and happiness. You're going to be happier than you ever have been, because you're going to be fulfilling your true heart's desire and your purpose, and it's coming. Look, they're all cards of like abundance and celebration. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. And the very first card I showed you all, those of you who weren't there, the very first card was the 9 of Pentacles, which is being financially independent, being able to afford everything and anything that your heart desires. You know, when you're like so wealthy that you don't even look at the prices on the menu, you don't even look at the price on the, the dress or the shirt or the trousers or whatever it is, or that you want to buy. You're just like, I want this. Just send it to my house, to my beautiful home, which is like super luxurious and beautiful and amazing. And not only that, you're going to have people in your life to celebrate with. You're going to have people in your life to enjoy with, because wealth without people to share it with is has no value. When you have others to enjoy it with as well. I'm not saying that you can't enjoy your own life with your wealth, of course you can, but you're going to have beautiful people to share it with. And those of you who have been alone for a long time, or you've been single for a long time, or you've been separated from your family, or you're not getting along with your family, or there's been some sort of fight or some sort of problem, all these cards are indicating harmony in your family, in your relationships, and harmony in your romantic relationship, or with your husband or wife or partner, whatever. You are coming into a time where everything aligns, everything works in your favor, everything starts falling into place. I want you to claim this for yourself. I don't want you to doubt this, okay? Everything is falling into place. Divine favor is upon you. Look at this. Divine favor is upon you. Your time has come for you to really be happy, deeply, deeply happy and content. Here it is. Here it is. 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. You are going to be having a ball, the time of your life, okay? Welcome, everybody. This is a collective reading, okay? So I won't be doing individual readings. If you want to book a session with me, you are most welcome, and I would love to meet you. But for now, we are just allowing the messages from the universe to come through for each and every one of us. So open your heart and listen and have, and like I said before, if you are not the kind of person who wants that energy, the divine energy in your life, and just wants, like, it's just give me, then maybe this is not the channel for you, okay? So with a lot of love, I wish you well, but I want people who are deep and spiritual, and who want to learn something and grow and listen to the universal messages coming from the divine. Okay, beautiful souls? Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm from India. Yes. Rani, sounds like you're from India too. Where are you? Where in India are you from? Okay, let's see what other messages are coming through for all of you beautiful people. Let's see. Okay, we have 2 cards here. Wow, this is the 4 of Swords. This is such a beautiful card. This is a card of healing. This is a card of, restoration. It's a card of just, if you were broken, you felt like you were in pieces, You were tired, you had done too much, you were exhausted. This is you bringing yourself into a state of healing, harmony. You're going to feel great again. You're going to feel calm and peaceful and just relaxed. You're going to be relaxed, okay? So that is this card, in my readings has shown up so much, the card of healing. And so I feel like a lot of you are going to heal. You're going to heal in every way, in like a major healing is going on in your life. And that's why this abundance and all of this is coming in, because you're healing through and through, and everything beautiful, good is coming in, okay? I think for a little while, some of you, okay, with the Page of Cups, you're waiting for communication. This was reversed. I don't do reversals, but this was my deck is all upright, but this came through as reversed. So some of you, you're waiting for communication, all right, but it's not coming. You're waiting for someone to message you, but it's not happening. And I think you could be a little distressed by it. You could be like, why aren't they messaging me? Like, what has happened? And all kinds of things are going on in your mind. You're feeling anxious, you're feeling rejected, you're feeling worried maybe, and you're feeling like, I don't know what's going on. That is what the page reversed is telling me. And somebody is not taking action, like you want them to do something, but they're not doing it. Or on the other hand, I also feel you need to heal, okay? And on the reversal, you also need to pull back. You also need to heal. You also need to be quiet. Like if somebody is not messaging you and they have continually ignored you over and over and over again, and no matter how many times you message them, they're not replying, you need to pull back. You need to stop messaging them, okay? Have some respect for yourself. You're a valuable person. You are not desperate. I want you to know you're not a desperate person. And you have to talk to yourself and you have to say, stop it. Say to yourself, I'm valuable. I'm a beautiful, loving person, and I deserve to have the respect. I deserve to have that kind of communication which is equal and caring and loving. I'm telling you, if somebody loves you and they care about you, okay, it's always good. Sometimes people need a break. It could be somebody needs a break. Somebody just needs to process their emotions, their thoughts. They just need some time to think about everything. So don't jump to conclusions and don't degrade yourself, okay? Don't go on messaging them and say, please, please message me. Don't beg. You're not a beggar. And leave them alone. Because only when you leave people alone, you will get to know if they care about you or they don't care about you. If you leave them alone, okay, and they don't bother with you, dump them, throw them in the garbage. You don't need that, okay? And I mean, I don't mean like throw them in the garbage, but you know what I mean? You feel so upset. You're like, I don't, So no more, no more. They're out. If they're not respecting you and they're not replying to you and they're not giving you the time of day, wipe them out like they never existed. Wipe the slate clean. Time for a new person. Time for you to find the love within yourself. Enough is enough. How much are you going to go after some person who can't give you even this much? And they keep throwing crumbs. You know how people do this? They'll message you once, or they'll like your story, or they'll look at your story, but they won't message you. You know what I'm talking about? And there you are hoping, oh, but they looked at my story. Oh, but they're interested in me. They are not. They are not. Because if they were, they would be. It's so simple. Believe me, if somebody really likes you and they want you, they will do everything in their power to be with you. They will not take chances. And if this person showed you that they love you, or they showed you some emotions, and that's why you're caught with that. You know what I mean? You get caught, right? Because that in that moment it was so magical, it was so beautiful, you never felt like this with anybody before. Sometimes it's like that, and then suddenly this person vanishes, okay? Because they don't have the maturity to go further than that. They're only interested in the high of 5 minutes and how that makes them feel. And then they're out because they want to feel good and they don't want to be rejected. So they leave you before you can leave them. People are like that. So they've got psychological issues, as everyone does. Okay. We all have been traumatized in some way or the other. So think of it like that. Don't take it personally. Anything in your life, when other people behave a certain way, if they are rude or if they are like rejecting you or they don't love you or they don't give you the love that you deserve, you know, you need to understand that they are psychologically damaged, because we have all been hurt in some way or the other. So I'll give you an example. I was dealing with somebody, and this is somebody I hire. I pay them to do a job for me. And they are always, they're so impatient, okay? I'm paying them to do a job. Obviously, that's not my technical sphere or field, so they know the technicalities. If I don't understand it, the first time they say it, they become so rude. They become so like irritable, and they're like, not nice. And I thought to myself, that is because their nervous system is not regulated. It's because they cannot handle emotionally whatever it is. It may not be a big deal, but they are so overwhelmed in their own life that they cannot behave themselves. So if you come across a person who is like that, instead of getting angry, also just be calm, because you're regulating your nervous system. And then when you're calmer, their nervous system calms down as well, and they become regulated, because actually that's what they need. That person who is being rude to you is not being rude to you. It is because they are so like stressed out inside of themselves that they can't bring themselves to be civil or to be, just normal. Just normal. Just ask you a question that I'm paying you for. you know. So don't take everything personally. And if somebody has rejected you, bye bye. You can never be rejected. You can only be rejected if you reject yourself. Why do we feel rejected? Because we believe that what that person is showing us, we believe that, oh, if they've rejected us, or they don't call us back, or they don't give us, what we want, that means that we are not valuable. We're believing that lie. But if you reverse it when somebody does that and say to yourself, no matter what, I am worthy, I am valuable, I am somebody who deserves the best in life, then you will no longer sit and cry about some person who couldn't be bothered to even to like have this much iota of respect or humanity. Okay. So all of you are sitting crying and waiting for some person to message you who is not bothering. Enough. Enough of that. Let them go. Bye bye. Bye bye. All right? Tell me in the comments who here is going to say bye bye to the person who doesn't have any respect for you or care for you enough to message you. Stop wasting your life. Your breath is precious. Not wasting it on people who can't be bothered. And it's not personal. That's their choice, their opinion. They're entitled to it. And who cares what they think? I don't care. Do you? I don't care. You don't like me? I don't care. You think I'm not good enough? I don't care, because I think I'm freaking amazing. Because I love myself. You can go. Bye-bye. Right? Okay, let's see what other messages are coming through. Let us see. All right, type in the comments. Who's going to say, just say bye-bye to all the people who can't be bothered to respect you. Okay. All right, let's see what else is showing up. What beautiful divine messages are showing up for. Oh, okay, come back. Let me get that. All right, quite a few, quite a few. I think there's too many. I'm just going to put these back and I'm going to. It's a collective reading, my darling, so keep your heart open to what divine love wants to share with you today, because divine universe, the divine, all that love, unconditional love is talking to you always. We become so like egocentric and we think we know the question to ask God, divine. We know the question because we are more intelligent than God, right? We are more intelligent than the universe. You don't even have the question for what God, divine, love wants to tell you. So listen. Why are you here? You're here for a reason. You're not here by coincidence. You're here because God, divine love, wants to tell you something, but only when we shut up, right? We need to shut up. So many times I tell myself, be quiet in your mind, in your heart, in your words. Stop and really listen to what God is speaking to you. What is the universal divine intelligence trying to tell you? But how are you going to hear if all you're doing is talking so loudly and saying, please show me, tell me about this, tell me about that? And then the universe is like, you know what? This person knows it all. So how do I even reach them? So be still, take a moment and listen, okay? Let's see what else is showing up. All right. Okay, what do we have? Ooh, the Two of Cups. Such a beautiful card. Wow. For a lot of you, okay, you will come across your soulmate. You will come across the person who was made for you. And I know it seems like a fantasy, right? That there is one person that's made for you, that I believe we have multiple soulmates. And I don't mean romantically, I mean people. We get so caught up on just romance and romantic love. But a soulmate it's not just about romance. It's a person who sees your soul. They get you. They recognize your soul. You know, what a beautiful thing that is when a person recognizes your soul. And so that kind of connection is coming in, because in life, like, what do we want, right? We want to be seen. We want to be really seen, our heart to be seen, our soul to be seen. Have you ever been seen in your life? You know, there are times when that person sees you, and when you're seen, you, oh my God, it's the most beautiful thing. There's nothing better than that, than to really be seen for who you are inside. Not how you look, not your job, not your position, not how you speak. They just see your soul, they recognize you, and they connect soul to soul, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you, universe. I claim all positive energy which will help me help my growth. Absolutely beautiful. Kavyam, that's beautiful. I'm so glad that you are receiving it, Syed. Yes, you're receiving this. Wow, look at this. The Eight of Wands. This is one of my favorite cards. I love this card because this is a card of things moving swiftly and quickly. So if you've been waiting for things in your life, you know, and they're taking time, or like there's some block, or there's some like something that goes wrong, or something that hinders it from happening, well, yeah, you love this card too. That's amazing. Rezo. So things are now falling into place. They are aligning, and everything is going to happen smoothly. Whatever was blocked is getting unblocked in your life. Look at this with the Eight of Wands, and it's just gonna land. Everything just aligns and like comes into place, and wow, there it is. It lands into your life. So No more waiting. This is such a positive reading. It's such a positive reading. You know, everything is falling into place in your life. Say it out loud. Everything is falling into place in my life. Everything is aligning in my life. Every beautiful blessing is pouring into my life and onto me. And I receive the blessings. I receive divine love's infinite wisdom, infinite love, infinite power, infinite grace that is pouring, pouring, pouring into my life. And you can, you can send that into the life of all the people you love as well, that it's pouring into their lives as well. Okay? Hello, Chandana. We are doing a collective reading, my lovely. You can always book a session with me if you want to do a personal reading, but right now we're receiving. So listen for the messages coming through. I know that what you need will come through in this session. And sometimes it's not about getting, it's not about getting something. It's about changing your consciousness. And when we change our consciousness, when we change our frequency, then we are aligned with that frequency of things, of abundance. So if you're thinking in terms of lack, whatever it is, I don't have a job, or I don't have a relationship, or you're waiting, align with the frequency of I am everything. I am everything I desire. I have everything I desire. I am the abundance of this universe. I am magical. I'm a magical, powerful being. In everything in your life, take back your power. Take back your power. Stop handing your power over to circumstances, to whether you will get it or not, whether something will happen or not. Just claim your state of abundance, of health, wealth, happiness right now. When it comes to relationships or people in general, like, for example, I was in a taxi the other day, okay? And I've been, like, it's difficult when you go, sometimes you take taxis and the drivers are really aggressive and they drive badly and they behave badly. And I've been getting really bothered by it. I'm getting stressed out because, first of all, you don't feel safe, okay? And as a woman, you don't feel safe because they're misbehaving. So in that moment, I just claimed my power. I said, no, I am not at the mercy of this driver's behavior. I am not at the mercy of his frequency and energy field, because he's vibrating at a very low frequency. And why is he at a low frequency? Because he's tired. He's probably taking care of his entire family. He's deprived in many ways. Maybe he can't, sexually express himself. Maybe he doesn't have enough food to eat, or enough, whatever the circumstances that make him that way. By raising my frequency in that moment and having compassion, instead of reacting to his behavior, I took my power back. And when I took my power back, instantly that person stopped doing what they were doing. Because energy is felt, frequency is felt, vibrations are real. We are energy fields. So don't doubt for a second. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome to you. Thank you for subscribing, Salim. So don't doubt for a second that your vibration, the vibration you send out, either you can send out a vibration of fear, of lack, of hatred, of anger, of judgment, or you can send out the energy which is actually the most powerful, which is love, compassion, trying to understand why that person is the way they are. I'm not saying put yourself in danger. I'm not saying if you're in a dangerous situation, you just stay there and raise your frequency. Of course you do. The very first thing you do is raise your frequency. The second thing you do is leave a dangerous place, physically if you have to. But don't be at the mercy of everything and everyone, because then you will be constantly triggered. And I'm telling myself, because I'm short-tempered, I do get irritated when people behave badly or they're misbehaving. And my first response is to just be like, you know, tell them off, tell them to behave themselves. That's what I want to do. And that's what I do a lot of the time, which is like, what the hell are you doing? Drive properly, behave yourself, you know. But I told myself, enough, you cannot keep doing this because you are going to be constantly stressed out. So shift your frequency. In that moment, you know what I said to myself? I said, I'm a magical being. I am a powerful, magical being. I'm a divine being. And so is that person. So is the person who is behaving badly. They have just forgotten. They've lost their path. And you need, sometimes that person needs your help. You know, they have come into your life because they need your help. And instead of adding to their anger and their whatever problem it is that's going on in their lives, and that's why they're behaving like that, just be kind and loving. And I'll tell you, 9 times out of 10, I've seen it in my life. They change, they transform, because all they needed was a little bit of compassion in that moment. And again, I'm not saying in extreme circumstances when somebody is far gone and needs serious mental help, serious therapy, okay, that you put yourself in danger. But just in daily experiences, we are capable of being so much more than we act like, you know, by giving our power away. So stop giving your power away. Ask yourself, in which area of your life are you giving your power away? Type it in the comments. Where are you giving your power away? Where, you know, you could claim your power and say to yourself, I'm a magical being. And you know what else I said in that situation? I am more. I am way greater, way bigger, way more infinite than this moment and this person's behavior. I am so much more than that. And if you are wise and you have that wisdom, you can spread that wisdom in the world. You know, that kindness spreads. When you are kind, it touches one person, then that person feels good, and then they want to be kind, and then they feel better, and then the other person. We can spread so much joy and love and kindness. And don't worry about rejection. You know, sometimes people are not going to care about the love you express, so they might not, you know, say thank you to you, or they might not transform or change. But if even one person changes because of your kindness, and more than even that, you yourself are giving yourself peace, right? Choose peace. Like Wayne Dyer used to say, if you're wondering about what to do, choose peace. What will give you peace? Choose that, okay? Alrighty, who do we have here? Thank you, Kusum. Welcome. Welcome to all of you beautiful souls. Over here, we're doing a collective session, my darlings. So you can always book a private session with me if you want a private session. But we're just receiving all the divine guidance. You know, I don't like that word channeling because we are the source. You know, we are part of it. So but I do receive a lot of very powerful messages which can heal you instantaneously, which can change your life instantaneously. By listening to what's coming through, you can shift, you can have a paradigm shift, you can have a quantum leap where your life is going in a certain direction which is not the direction you want. But by paying attention to what I'm saying here, because it's coming straight through, I'm just a vessel here receiving all the abundance of this universe to share with all of you beautiful souls that are created by this universe. So that's what I do here, okay? So listen and open your heart to being healed. Open your heart to being transformed. Open your heart and your mind and your soul to receiving a gift in this session which is going to change your life forever, in such a big way that you will never need to ask again, when will this happen? When will that happen? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? Because you are going to be so abundant and so free and so happy that you won't need to ask it, okay? What are my gifts, my lovely? Ah, that's a good question. I feel very grateful because I feel very gifted in many, many ways. And I have acknowledged and embraced all my gifts and all the things that I love. The one thing is this, receiving messages from divine love, from divine abundance for all of you, for connecting and being able to heal other people, you know, for being able to see myself and where I go wrong and learn and grow. That is my gift of humility, my gift. I love people very deeply, um, and I forgive easily, you know, to a fault. It's a bit silly sometimes, but I'm very forgiving. And a lot of times I forget what people have done. Um, so those are my gifts. But I also have things I'm working on. Like I told you, I'm very short-tempered. So, but I don't hold any resentment in my heart. I don't hold on to grudges, you know. I don't do that. And like there's this beautiful story. And what are your gifts, my darlings? Tell me what your gifts are. There's this beautiful story, I've told it before, about Buddha, and this raving man, he comes towards him and he starts shouting at Buddha and says, you fraud, you this, you that, you're useless, you know, he just abuses him and abuses him. And Buddha's followers want to like attack that guy, and he says, no, just don't say anything. He spits on his face, on Buddha's face, and then he walks away. And all his followers are like, why? Why did you let him walk away like that? He said, just let him go. And then the next day, just by Buddha's act of not reacting to this version of this person, which was dysregulated, who was not okay mentally, the same man comes back and kneels at Buddha's feet and says, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. I was very angry. I was very upset. I was, you know, heartbroken or whatever. And Buddha just says, there's no need to apologize because that man is not here today. You see? So every person has the opportunity to be somebody else. And just by the act of love of Buddha not shouting at him or getting aggravated by his behavior and just letting him go, that act alone transformed that man. So we are all capable of that, transforming the energy around us, first of all within us, right? We are responsible for our own energy field. And when you don't feel okay, when you feel like it's too much, you feel overwhelmed, take time to regulate your nervous system. Take time to get in the center of your being and feel calm and feel peaceful. Hello, Anjali, welcome. We're doing a collective session today, my lovely, but you can always book a session. Like I say, anyone here is welcome to book a session with me. My, just, you know, my details are in the link, and you're welcome. And when I do like a membership or a group Zoom call, I will let you all know. You can book that, you know, because sometimes that's more affordable for people, and then we can do your readings and you know, and see what's coming through, and we can bond, we can get to know each other. And that's what I want. I want to build a beautiful community of, you know, souls that are on the path, on the journey, and want to learn, want to grow, want to connect with their own divinity and the divinity of everyone else around them. Okay, like-minded, beautiful souls. Now, let us. I'm just gonna pull this closer. Let us get some sacred destiny cards. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle. And let us see What is coming through from the Sacred Destiny Oracle? All right, my lovelies. You know what? Let's do pick a card. All right. So all of you who have questions, you can ask it in your heart, and then you can pick a card, and the answer will be the one for you. Okay? Ready? Who wants to do pick a card? Who is ready for pick a card? Now pick card 1, 2, or 3, and that will be your message. Okay, my lovelies? So card 1, what do we have? Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Card 1, we have wonders. Wonders. Expect wonders in your life. And I feel like, can you see this is breaking through a darkness? Can you see the darkness? It's breaking through. So there is something that is breaking through the darkness in your life. So something really wondrous and wonderful is coming in, and it's breaking through whatever it was that was dark, and it's going to be really magical. It's coming in for you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Wonders for those of you who picked card 1. Now card 2, let's see. Show me for my beautiful souls. Card 2. Whoa, healing chaos. This, you feel like you are in a tornado, or you felt like you were in a tornado, just being tossed here and there and here and there. Sorry, I don't mean to smile, you know, like, but it's been very, very challenging for you. Very, very challenging, to the point where you just feel like you don't know who you are, where you are, you're just being thrown around. Okay, but the healing is here. Healing is happening. You see the butterflies? You're being protected through the storm. You're being guided through the storm. This storm is not here to break you. It's here to make you, my darling. It's here to make you, and you are becoming something so, so incredible that you will navigate the storm. You will be the driver of the storm. That's how powerful you're going to become through this, and you are divinely protected. Don't forget it. Okay, don't forget it. And you're going to get through this, and not just get through it, you're going to come out of it more powerful, magnificent, incredible, strong, and gifted than you ever were before. Because no storm comes into your life for no reason. It has come here to make you, not to break you. Say it. This storm has come to make me. It has not come to break me. All right? Keep claiming that in your life. Keep saying it out loud. And it is what it is. Okay? Now card 3. Let's see what we have. Okay, what do we have here? Delight. Oh, I love this card. You are going to be so delighted. I feel like this is what I'm getting intuitively. You're going to receive a message, okay? Some sort of message. Something is coming in that you're going to feel so happy with. There's something coming in. Something is coming in. What is coming? Let me see. For some of you, you're going to get a pet, okay? Those of you who want a pet. And if it's not a pet, there is a message coming from your angels. I feel like you might see a bird, okay? And this bird is going to be your sign that the divine is speaking to you. Not that you need a sign. The divine love is speaking to you all the time. But just see how they all connect, okay? Those are your messages, my darlings, my beautiful souls. And where's everybody watching from? Where are you all from? Tell me. And are you all subscribed, or are you just finding me for the first time? Let me know. Let me know. All right. And let me just put these cards back. And what does everyone do here? Are you all studying? Are you working? And how are you feeling in your life? You know, what we're going to do is, if you're dealing with anything, I'll tell you what. Now, what we can do is I will pull out one card for each of you. Okay? So it's not going to be an answer to your question. It's just going to be a message from the universe for you. And we're going to use the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and we're going to see what is coming through. Okay? here, and it'll just be a divine message and guidance for you, and I want you to receive it. And if you want me to pull out a card, just a divine card for you from the universe, say, what would you say? Say yes. Say yes, okay? So, who do we have? Hello, Vanchika, welcome. Anshub, my goodness, how many times have you typed that? Yes, okay. Okay, Anshub, let's get one card for you, okay? What do we have? Trust. The universe is telling you trust. You see the boat is sinking here? It's saying have that much trust in the universe, in the divine, that you're not going to sink and everything is going to work out. Alrighty, say yes if you want me to pull out a card, okay? Inam, since you're here, let's get one card, okay? Let's see. Going forward, look at that. There's something very good opening up for you going forward. You see the light? There's a beautiful path in front of you. Wow, something amazing is happening. Something amazing is opening up for you. A beautiful divine destiny is showing. It's showing, the path is showing now in front of you, and the door is opening for you, okay? One Lux. All right. Hello, welcome. Let's get one card for you. And all my lovely darlings here, please do like, do share if you want to, if you enjoy being here, and do subscribe if you want to be a part of this community. And I love it. I love having all of you here. I'm so grateful for each of you, and let's all create, light and love and peace and joy together. Okay, one Lux. Let's get one card for you. This one, ooh, relaxation. So I feel like you're going to be able to relax. You're going to be able to have some time to yourself. You're going to be able to go on a holiday. You're going to be able to afford it. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Wonderful. I'm so happy you subscribed. So that was your message. Anyone else want a card? Just say yes, and I will pull a card out for you. And in the meantime, let's just get a few cards. See what's showing up. You're most welcome. And where are you watching from? Let's see what the Divine Destiny Oracle wants to share with all of us. All right. Oh, wow. This card keeps showing up. Gateway. Every time I do a reading, this card is showing up. So something really special is opening, okay? There is a very beautiful, divine gateway opening up. If you're watching, there is a gateway opening up for you, and it's going to be so magical. You're entering this beautiful, magical time and space. And this is a unicorn, okay? So something is coming in that is unusual, and it's magical. It's like, it's not something you see every day, not something that you can get easily. There's some magical manifestation happening in your life. It's like you tried and tried, humanly we try this, try that, try, but there's something magical that is happening for you. And it's like I don't even want to say miracle. It's more than that. It's a magical thing that is taking place in your life. And it's going to be a profound gift. It's a gift. It's a divine gift coming into your hands. And when a divine gift comes into your hands, there is nothing more valuable than that. It's invaluable, okay? So a divine gift is coming into your hands. Wow, love that. San Diego, oh, fantastic. I love California. Shia, you're from Mumbai. Hello. Hello, Shiny. I'm like Shin. Shiny said hello, welcome. Karthik, hello. Hardy. Welcome to everybody. If you want me to pull out a card for you, just say yes, okay? And I will pull out one card for you. And if you want to book a session with me, you're welcome to book a session. If you want a more deep, session, then definitely book a session, okay? But yes, Kavya, let's get one card. Let's see what is showing up for you. Kavya, what do we have? Embracing, embracing. Kavya, the universe is embracing you. It loves you very much, and it's asking you to embrace yourself and to embrace all the abundance and goodness in your life and give gratitude and think about all the beautiful things in your life, okay? Think about it and pay attention to it. When what we pay attention to is what expands in our life, is what we see in our lives. It's quite simply, so practically, if you're looking there, that's what you're going to see. So look at what you want to see in your life, not the things you don't want to see in your life. Pay attention to the things you love and you enjoy and you really, you know, want in your life. Pay attention to that. Okay, Karthik. All right, Karthik. Let's get one card. Ooh, you also got going forward. So something really beautiful is unfolding for you going forward. You see the path, the light, a beautiful new path is opening for you. All right, Shiny. Hello, Shiny. Let's get one card for you. What do we have? Okay, let me shuffle this deck, okay? Hardik Jain has a court date tomorrow. Will he get bail? Oh dear. Okay, so Shiny, what have we got? You also got embracing. Oh my gosh. Maybe you feel really, really alone, all right? But just know you're not alone. You're not alone. You are not alone. And you have the embrace of God, of divine love. And that's your message, okay? Hardy. Okay, let's get one card for you, Hardy. Let's see, okay? Hardy. You're welcome, Kavyam. You're welcome. Hardy, you got pleasure, pleasure. So I feel some good news is coming into your life, okay? Some real good news is coming into your life. But also be careful about pleasure. You know, sometimes we need to balance ourselves. Navya and Sakriti, welcome everybody. And Shriya, just say yes if you want a card, okay? And I'll pull one for you. Shriya, oh, you also have trust. The universe is saying trust, trust, trust. Everything is falling into place. Sakshi, all right, let's see, Sakshi. Let's get one card for you. Akshara, hello, welcome. Sakshi, let's get one card for you, okay? Security. Look, you got security. So you're going to have a lot of security in your life. Big time security. Type yes, my lovely, if you want a card. Lovely, Kavya. Welcome to this community. So glad you subscribed. You're most welcome, Sakshi. You're most welcome. So if you want me to pull a card, just say yes, and I will pull a card for you, okay? From the Sacred Destiny Oracle. And once I've pulled a card for you, then, you will get one card. And if you want to book a session, you always can, okay, my lovelies? Okay, Akshara, look at this, you got fulfillment. You're going to have so much fulfillment in your life. Big time fulfillment in your life. The fruit is here of your labor. Everything that you've worked for, it's there, it's coming. It's in your hands, okay? Your future spouse. Do you have a spouse yet? You're most welcome, Akshara. Kavya, I already pulled out a card for you. So if you want to book a session, you always can, okay? If you want an in-depth session, you can book one. And otherwise, everyone is getting one card over here. So like I said, if you want a card, just say yes, and I will get a card for you. Now let's see what else is showing up. What else is showing up? Oh, My gosh, this card keeps coming through. Somebody really needs this message. Trust, 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 trust. Just trust, surrender. Sometimes we need to surrender and trust in the universe that it has your back, that something wonderful is taking place, whether you can see it or not. Have faith in that. Have faith in the fact that good things are happening for you behind the scenes, under the ground. The seed is growing. It is working for you in your favor. Things are working for me. Say, things are working for me in my favor. The universe is just wants me to succeed, and that is what is happening. Okay, Kavya, did I pull out a card? I thought I did, but in case I didn't, let's get one card for you. Let's see, Kavya. Now I'm gonna pay attention if I pulled a card out or not. Show me for Kavya. One card. Okay, two came out, and it says healing, chaos, and opportunity. So if you're in a chaotic, you feel like you're in a storm, there is an opportunity for calm and peace. You see how peaceful the trees are and the moon is? So there will be peace. You will have peace in your life, okay? All right, I think it's time to end this session because now I've been on for a while, quite a while. Alrighty, my lovelies, thank you all for being here. I hope you enjoyed this session. And like I said, if you want to be a part of this community and you resonate with whatever this is, beautiful things going on here, then do subscribe, do share it with your friends, and let's all, join together in this fabulous, beautiful space and create magic. Okay? Sending you all my love and blessings. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Be respectful of other people. Have gratitude in your heart for all the good people in your life, for all the good things in your life. Just give thanks and say thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, divine abundance. Thank you, divine grace. Thank you for all the good things in my life. Thank you. Gratitude is the greatest wealth you can have. When you are grateful, you are abundant, right? And when you pay, respect to the divine for offering you everything in this universe. What don't we have? Every kind of fruit, every kind of food, every kind of grain, every kind of color. I mean, look at this universe. It's all free for you. Right there. The air that you breathe, the trees. Come on. We can't ask for more. We really cannot ask for more. So in gratitude, just surrender. Amar Pal Singh. I'm going to leave now, but I will pull out one card for you, okay? Let's see, let's get one card. 8 of Wands. Things are going to fall into place for you swiftly and quickly. Everything is falling into place, okay? And Naveed, let's get one card for you. Page of Pentacles. There is some sort of opportunity coming. It might start small, but it has potential. Or somebody is communicating. Some sort of communication is coming, okay? That is what I see for all of you. Bless you all. Take care of yourselves. Be good. Be good people in this world, okay? All right. My gosh. Welcome. Covered, shielded. Covered and shielded. Like it. I like that. Covered and shielded. Welcome. So I'm pulling out one card for everybody. I was about to leave, but since you're here, I will pull out one card for you, and then I will be gone from here. 5 of Swords, okay? The 5 of Swords is a card of battles you just can't win. So you have to know which battles to walk away from. Some battles are not worth fighting. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your breaths. Don't waste your energy. Stop. Disengage. This is my thing, okay? This came to me. This was a revelation to me, which is You're welcome, covered shield. Disengage. You're most welcome, Naveed. If you don't want something in your life, don't go on engaging with it. Disengage. No matter what it is, just stop, disengage, and move on, move forward. Okay, so there's my message, and I will end with that. Take care, you beautiful souls. Be good human beings. Stay true to the divine in you. Yes, covered shield. Cut the cord. Done. Out of there. No more putting your energy into that. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Bless you. Take care. And I will see you again some other time. Bye.